Now, here we have a case, ladies and gentlemen, that is very, very disturbing to me. It really, really hits my heart because I absolutely can't stand these type of, I can't even call them human beings. Okay, this guy Obed, some realtor from California, came here to Winter Haven and has literally stolen this lady's home, her livelihood. It angers me so, so much because I've been in the business for over 16 years and I've busted my chops just like many others out there who work ethically. And this type of BS really gets under my skin. Please hashtag this dude and let's make sure he is behind bars under the jail for many years to come. He needs to be stripped from his license. These type of realtors just really, really anger me. I have no sympathy for them. They are greedy and deserve no justice.
Absolutely. It's really a sub story. The man she describes as a squatter has been in her home rent free for more than a year.
And for some reason, she can't get him out. The home is now in foreclosure and the clock is ticking. Action on consumer investigator Jeff Deal live here in the studio with us right now. Jeff, how did she end up in this situation? So many people thinking, why can't she just get the guy out?
Yeah, it's tough. Her fiance had some health issues and it changed their financial situation. So she wanted to sell that home. But now with this guy in the house, she's in jeopardy of losing it.
This, like I said, now this lady is facing foreclosure. And it's not because of anything nefarious that she did. She was acting completely in good faith, trusted some individual from across the nation, and the one of her biggest mistakes was to hand over those keys before closing. I don't care if you're leasing or selling the property. Please listen carefully, sellers. Do not ever hand those keys over until the money is in your bank. Period. And documents have been signed. Make sure, please make sure, talk to an attorney for all these things. You know, if you're going to sell your property by owner, you need to be speaking to a real estate attorney, a reputable real estate attorney. Let's keep listening. This is disturbing to me.
A large house on a nice lot with woods behind it.
I like the space. I like the floor plan. I like the location.
Charlotte Brown bought the Winter Haven home in 2021. She thought it was the perfect place to raise a family.
Extend your arm away from me.
But when her fiance had health problems, she became his full-time caretaker. Their finances took a hit. Not wanting to fall further behind on payments and HOA dues, in 2023, she first listed the home for sale.
I just had the opportunity to sell. So that was definitely a plus, especially with the increase in, the market.
She quickly found it.
Right. With the quick increase in her equity, then she goes and meets, she was actually minding her own business. And one day she stepped on a pile of crap named Obed Torres. Please, guys, tag this dude. Grady Judd needs to arrest this man. This is not a man. This is a piece of garbage. Okay, now the lady has a foreclosure on her record because of this greedy bastard. Let's keep on listening.
Interested buyer, Obed Torres, a real estate agent from California. Charlotte says a company helping Torres with the deal requested the keys so he could get the carpets cleaned before he moved in. And that's where the problem started. Charlotte says Torres changed title companies a couple of times and the sale never went through. But in the spring of 2024, he moved in anyway.
Because it was fraudulent from the beginning. That's why that's another thing for sell by owners. This is to you. When you have a buyer who is going to change terms in the middle of the contract, it doesn't work that way, just unilaterally. It needs to have both of your consents. If you don't have it in writing, that is fraudulent. Okay, I mean, it's just wrong. I am like livid right now, for God's sake.
Terrible. It's deceitful. It's hurtful.
She filed a report asking the sheriff's office to investigate, and twice she tried filing court documents to get Torres out of her house, but she admits she didn't understand the process and missed some hearings. In the first,
this angers me even more, that a judge, I mean, okay, I understand. Their hands are tied somewhat because of these laws. Well, you know what? Forget about it. Soon you'll hear how there is a way out of this. But you know what? The laws need to change to protect the homeowner. I've got so much to say. Welcome to my channel. This is actually, one of my first commentary videos, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's keep on listening.
case, Torres wrote a letter to the judge saying he was still trying to buy the house and that his actions were in good faith. In the second case, he claimed the property was abandoned and left vacant by Charlotte and accused her of causing him significant duress and uncertainty. At one point in 2024, text messages to a real estate agent involved show Obed agreed to move out, but as recently as this April asked a judge for an extension, citing personal health issues. When we knocked in September, and again this month, we heard dogs barking inside and left a message on the doorbell camera both times.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Obed, this is Jeff Deal with Channel 9 News. Obed Torres never responded, but neighbors...
Because he is a total coward, a fraud, a scam. They will... I mean, this is sociopathic tendencies, because to behave this way is so criminal. You've got to be heartless. There's no other explanation in my head. Let's keep on listening.
Told Action 9 they've seen him and his family there as recently as last week. Now, Charlotte's mortgage company has filed for foreclosure since she couldn't afford to pay her new rent and keep up with payments on the house. So you're afraid you could lose this house?
Absolutely.
You see, mortgage companies, they're not there policing you. They can't take your word just because you said, oh, you know what, I allowed this guy to move in and he just didn't pay rent. You know, if it worked that way, everyone would be getting away with not paying their mortgage. So mortgage foreclosures, you know, they can only do so much. And in another video, I'm going to explain how mortgages work, mortgage foreclosures work. Mortgages work, because it's not just the one bank. So anyway, keep going.
Absolutely.
Action 9 asked attorney Mark Lippman to weigh in on the case. After seeing how Torres has managed to stay in the home rent-free for more than a year, Lippman agreed to help Charlotte at no charge.
His answer was garbage. So the fact that he said that she had abandoned the property is incorrect.
Laws against squatting in Florida got tougher last year, and Lippman is hoping to help Charlotte get Torres out.
I feel that the squatter laws are still not tough enough. We still have to go through a process. So it's not as easy, but it is a little bit better than if you were living in California. Forget it. If you were a homeowner in California, you are effed.
And prove he's squatting in her house.
If you can show that somebody's squatting, you can actually be arrested. It is a criminal offense in Florida now. So we are looking at that as well.
So how do you keep this from happening to you? Well, Libman says one thing, don't give your keys to anyone before the sale closes, and make sure you go to every court hearing so you don't lose your case on any technicalities. Right now, a decision on Charlotte's foreclosure is set for January. She's, of course, hoping to get Torres out and sell that house before then. Live in the studio.
Now, you see, I mean, if I was working with this lady, there was no way she was going to get her house auctioned off. Absolutely not. Not if I was in the game. Heck no. If I was dealing with this, that guy, I would be that guy's worst nightmare. I'm not putting up with this crap. I go for bat for sellers, for homeowners in foreclosure. This is just horrendous. And this guy needs to go to jail now with his entire family, except for the children, of course, because not their fault, but his wife is just up there with him. Both criminals. Get them, Judd. Get them.
Jeff Deal, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.